they have a different sector. So you'll have to look into their programs. QRDI also has different programs, grants or funding on the research development and innovation side. So each entity has its mandate to invest or to register. From the QFC side, we just do registration. So we register a company where you can have a commercial license and operate in Qatar. I would strongly recommend you looking at the Startup Qatar website and look at the different entities and what each entity has to provide, basically.
I would like to ask about the services that you provide for the Qatar small companies.
So the services we provide are for all companies, be it an international company or a Qatar company. Currently for the Web Summit, since you all have Web Summit tickets, you can benefit from the incentives we have right now, which is a waiver of 4 years of the, first of all, the one-time application fee, which is a $500, and the waiver for 4 years of the licensing fee, which is $5,000 for the next 4 years. You will also get what we call a tax credit, meaning that you will pay 0% tax for 4 years. That said, only if you don't have an existing QFC company. So if you're a new QFC company, you can benefit from all these incentives. You can start your setup from the QR code on this presentation. We will receive your interest and inquiry, and we will process the application should you fit within our services and activities.
In addition, we provide immigration services. So we take care of the visas, the residency permit for your employees and their dependents as well. Within QFC, we have a dedicated Ministry of Interior offices and Ministry of Labor offices that take care of all related applications to QFC clients.
So hi everyone. My question may be for our colleague from Turkey, because you already did the exercise and incorporate your company here. So as a startup in early stage, we did our exercise with me and my friend to study the ecosystem. So I saw that there is maybe in general two ways. Either we go through incubators and accelerators, or QFC and start the activity directly here in Qatar. So from your perspective, what do you recommend for us for a startup in early stage? We register and seize the opportunity because it's only for 3 days, and we enter directly to the ecosystem, to the activities, and we should directly sell, find clients and so on, or maybe it's more preferable or adaptable for us if we go through incubators first and accelerators. After that, we can register or create our company. Thank you.
Thank you, by the way. It's a really good question because I experienced both ways before. We are a Turkey-based startup normally, but then we decided to expand our business to Europe, and we established company in Germany directly. And we looked for clients, and we tried to make some connections and network, but it doesn't work actually properly. I think acceleration programs and incubation is really important. Then we got our lessons, and we transferred our headquarters to London after that. But before transferring our headquarters to London, I attended a really good acceleration program. I did a really good network. I met so many people, experienced people in that region. It's really important because they introduce you, they might introduce you some customers, some potential partners. It really accelerates your business, I believe. And you're coming to foreign region right now, like me. And I need to know some local people who knows the area, who experience the area and ecosystem. It really helps, I believe. I think networking, the ecosystems are really important to accelerate and grow our business, I believe.
Hello, yeah, this is Ghiyath Nasrallah, Dr. Ghiyath Nasrallah. I have 2 prototypes that are outcome of two grants from QRDI, and the prototypes are ready for marketing. And we have a patent now owned by Qatar University. I want to transfer the two patents into startups. I had a discussion with Hussein yesterday. I'm not going, these prototypes, I'm going to outsource it to two companies or two pharmaceutical companies here, and I need help in marketing. So they are going to produce the drugs or the diagnostic kits for me, and then I want to give license or sub-license to others. Would that model works with QFC or not?
We always have solutions for your business needs. So we can take this offline later. We can tell you what's the process and how it would look like. Because as I mentioned earlier, we do offer solutions for professional services and corporate solutions. So what you are talking about specifically falls under our corporate solutions umbrella, and we can have that discussion offline later.
Hi. So my question is that we have a company based out of the United States. We operate in the health and beauty category in e-commerce, but it's a B2C company. We serve the customers directly. And how can QFC or someone can help us in setting up a same leg in which we can serve the customers here in Qatar? Because I think Qatar still is a blue ocean market and it's a big ecosystem, and the customer base and the consumer base is growing here with high disposable incomes. So is there a way that QFC can help us, or does QFC only support B2B businesses?
So on the B2C model, we do offer solutions for a B2C model. How it will work is you'll have to look into a B2B model, and then on the B2C, it's going to be on a contract base with a local sponsor. But as you know, so if you go to our public register, we do have, for example, Uber and Talabat and all the delivery entities. They have both a management office and a local entity in the state. So as I mentioned to Riyadh, we always have solutions to your business model, and so the business development team is always here to support and find a solution for your type of business.
Hi, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Almas. I'm coming from Malaysia. So I'm here thinking about I'm on a mission to drive fintech in terms of personal finance, and I just registered myself in the QFC as well. So my question is for fintech, specifically for B2C, I'm looking at the personal finance side and not the B2B part. So where is QFC at helping out, maybe connect us to the Qatar FinTech Hub, go through the accelerator program, and basically I'm really at the fetus stage, I would say. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I believe you're plugged in with our financial sector services team. We do have a strong partnership with the FinTech Hub. Once you're registered, you have access to the hub and you can start doing business with them, network alongside other colleagues and partners in this specific sector. The QFC has really strong partnerships with all the accelerators and incubators in the state. And with a license, you can operate and start doing business. So I think the first step is always to start your setup and then look into the networking and operations. Because when you're on ground, you'll have to have this one-on-one in order to build this relationship and start doing business. So you're good to go. All the best.
Morning. I have one question in terms of how Qatar plans to compete and compare with ecosystems like Dubai. So for example, if a company is looking to expand from US or Canada, North America into the MENA region, how would you like to compare the two?
Very good question. So as you can see, we're so busy here at Web Summit and everyone's here looking for partners or investors or VCs, let's say. I believe, and from my point of view, Qatar is not saturated compared to other markets, and we're open for business. We have the best incentives, I believe, from my point of view, and everyone that's here today is serious and looking for business. So from my point of view, it's the right time to tap into the market. There's a need in every vertical and in every sector. If you look into the programs, there's a lot to capture, basically. There's a lot of grants and funds and investors that actually want to put money into companies and startups.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mohammed. I'm also coming from the US, from Chicago. I was curious actually specifically about the accelerator. We've been accelerated before, so I'm curious for companies that have already been accelerated, and especially companies that are in the B2C sector as opposed to B2B, would Alchemist Doha still be able to provide any help or insights, or would a different accelerator be more suitable?
Yeah, unfortunately, we look only at the startup that monetize from enterprises, like their business model B2B, B2G2B, B2B2C. We don't do B2C. But however, let's say that you are a B2B business and you're already been accelerated by another accelerator, but still you need to get admitted to our accelerator program. And that because comes with a lot of benefits in the long run. Number one, you will have access to the US market. Number two, our vault has over 10,000 plus investors, business owners, executive members, CEOs, like people from Apple. Like if you're looking for a product engineer, for example, working in Zoom, so in one click you can request for a meeting and you can find someone that actually works at Zoom, so you can talk to him and having him as a mentor. So that's the way that we are giving to our startups. Yeah. Why Alchemist Doha versus Alchemist US? Actually, I'm giving a talk in 45 minutes about Alchemist Doha. But quickly, Alchemist Doha is a branch from Alchemist Accelerator. And there is a partnership between Alchemist Accelerator and QRDI to create an equity fund within the country. And that's why we came up with Alchemist Doha, which is an equity fund for a startup that actually works in emerging markets. Yeah.
So, hello. My name is Omar Haddadi, founder of QFC licensed firm with a multidisciplinary engineering team. So we've developed a market-ready innovation backed by PhD research paper. So given our position, should we first approach QFC for structural and financial support, or Alchemist Doha would be a better starting point for structural and acceleration and market entry?
You have him here, so you're free to talk to him on the funding side. We're happy to support on the structure side of the product. I believe it's the same case as Ghaith. You do want to look into a corporate solution for that element specifically. We're happy to take that forward with you on the structure side. On the funding side, the man is here to talk to.
I'm your man. So yeah, I mean, we're happy to look at your startup. If you are a B2B in early stage, post-product market fit, we're happy to look at it, and you can apply to our program, and we can take it from there, for sure.
Any last questions, as we have a few minutes before we close the floor? Okay. Thank you guys for coming to the panel.
Thank you all.
Thank you so much.